Due to mature adult content, parental discretion is advised.
Man, it must be Halloween because here come the spooks.
You have African-American rappers saying N-word this and N-word that, but a Caucasian can't.
So say it.
Say what?
Say the word you want to say.
I'm not saying that I want to say it. I'm just saying that I can't.
Sure you can. Say it. Say it right now. I will say it with you.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Are you saying I'm stealing?
The man didn't say you was stealing beer. Now come on over and sit down and shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up, Benny. I would tell you to kiss my ass too, but you probably can't find it, you blind motherfucker.
You got candy?
Yeah! I do that right now!
Time to get correctly.
We don't got no goddamn band. We don't need to fucking practice, Randy. We don't need a shit-ass manager neither. You motherfuckers. Y'all just a bunch of losers.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
Yeah, we back. It's another Saturday, and bruh, when I tell you this is the greatest Saturday because this is the last late Saturday, starting next Saturday, the Brown Brother and Friends show will be a morning show again.
Great.
Thank God. Oh my God, I'm so happy about the morning show coming back. I'm so glad. I'm so happy, and I'm just happy because
I can get my life back.
exactly. You know what? I haven't had a life in so long. I don't even know how Saturday, Sunday, and Monday feels to be off. It's like I don't get it. But they blessed me with these days off, so it's coming back. And with that coming back, man, I'm gonna be able to do some things. I'm gonna be able to go some places. I'm gonna be able to spend time with my family. I'm gonna be able to spend time. Well, I ain't got no friends, so I can't really spend time with friends. I don't have friends. But Saturday, Sunday, Monday is great, and I'm getting them off. And hey, we're gonna talk about all that, much more. We got a guest in the house. We're gonna introduce her in just a minute, but we're gonna do like we always do, bruh. How was your week?
I'll wait till you cut the music down. Tell you a long
Oh shit!
story.
You got a long. Oh, it must be. Oh well, we're gonna turn it all the way down now. So it's like, I gotta hear this.
My week was so boring.
You made me cut the music down just for you to do that.
It was terrible, man.
You didn't do anything?
No, and then Friday hit, and like I was telling y'all before the show started, I ain't got no internet. I was hoping to look on Facebook or something like that, and everybody was like, oh, it's an outage. No, it's just my shit.
So when you don't have any internet,
I mean, it treat me like I ain't paid the motherfucker. And I paid early every month.
when you don't have any internet, that pretty much shuts your life down.
It's like the lights being out, man, for real.
Really?
Yes.
Your phone don't work either?
My phone works. I'm with T-Mobile.
Okay.
But I'm just saying.
Damn it, it works? Because I got T-Mobile too, and my shit don't ever work.
Well, shit, it works better than my damn Xfinity. It's football season.
Ooh,
I don't have
shit.
no internet.
Damn.
And they don't work on the weekend.
Which is when you're at home.
Right. So they just cut my shit off and then said, fuck you.
And so have you talked to them yet at all?
No, they don't have anybody to talk to.
And even if they did, see, one thing I hate about Xfinity, I hope I said that right, but one thing I hate about them motherfuckers is when you call them, they say they go send somebody out, but they give you a block of when they're going to send somebody out. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for 6 hours, okay? Right. I know I'm not going to sit here and wait on your ass to come here and tell me that you can't do anything for me.
Oh, this ain't last week. If it ain't on by tonight or tomorrow morning, this ain't last week. I talked to him Monday to get it cut on, but we going with another provider.
Ain't that a bitch? And it's when you pay them that they want to act up. But
right. I'm like, dude, I pay you early every month, man. Give me something. You know what I'm saying? Don't let my shit go out.
And let me ask you something. Because normally, if it's a bill that you ain't really paid on or something like that, you kind of lenient and you kind of, you make an excuse or whatnot. But when it's some shit that you pay, you feel like you got a leg to stand on, you'll call them with attitude, won't you?
Hey, I call NES like that. For real. My license I said, listen, man, I pay y'all every month early. I need these motherfuckers on ASAP.
Do you do like most motherfuckers do and you tell them what day you pay?
No, I don't do that.
Do you quote the amount that you paid?
No.
I pay you $243.
No, mine be like 4 something.
God damn.
Close to 5.
Well, bro, I hope you get that internet situation, handled. And
Me too.
Because this
shit is hard, man.
To be without internet, man. I don't know what we did before internet.
It's like the end of the world right now.
I really don't know what we did before internet.
I think I'm getting trained for when shit happened. and then I take everything as a sign. Nigga, this is finna happen soon. Get prepared, okay? So I'm like this thing. I got my my eye black on. I'm rolling around in the ground, getting ready. It's like military training.
Gotcha. So no internet equates military training.
Yeah. I'm finna go knock on people's doors and take shit out of their refrigerator. I still got electricity, but nigga, it's over right now. You don't understand how hard life is right now. Without the internet. The shit they say is real. You ain't got no internet. You are fucked. I'm looking at a little bitty screen on my phone. Nigga, I went to sleep last night watching a movie on my phone. You know how hard it was? Every time you roll over the bed, the motherfucker fall on his face. I said, I'm tired of shit. It's dark in here. I was so hurt last night. My boys went straight to sleep. They were so pissed.
You say, you don't understand. I'm not
supposed to be here.
Oh, shit. People, I know.
I'm sorry, y'all.
No. People, I know you all are looking at the screen and you're wondering who this woman is laughing uncontrollably with a Tennessee shirt on. This person, this person's sitting over in the corner.
Oh, man.
Now, people, y'all know Just Will as the asshole who says pretty much anything he wants to say, and who pretty much has a not a care in the world, pretty much.
I won't say that.
I care about my family.
You care about a lot of people, man. Quit. You just heard me say that earlier, and now you trying to bite off of it. Stop it. You're a good guy, man. You're just an asshole sometimes.
Well, this person actually has known me since the 7th grade. She's known me since I had the high top uneven box.
The Gumby. The
Gumby. It wasn't actually a Gumby. It was just some shit that just shaped itself. Because I don't. She's known me since the bifocals that I had.
The big forehead.
The big forehead. She's known
the Walmart polos.
The Walmart polos.
Bugle
Boy jeans. Name brand shoes that were not popular at all. Shout out to Voight. Man,
when you was skinny fat.
Yeah, when I was skinny fat. Man, I was unathletic.
Yeah, they had you playing guard in junior high.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know how you go from guard to wide receiver.
Yeah, that was a lot of things. But this woman,
110 pounds playing guard.
This woman has known me at my lowest. And when I tell you this woman, for her to even be sitting in here, because a lot of people don't know, when you look at these high school movies on TV, and you see the little nerds that sit at the lunchroom table, it's probably 3 or 4 of them that bond together because they're the only ones that that can talk to each other, and they look at people that are high status, prom queen or homecoming queen, or very popular. You know what I'm saying? And you wish to obtain that,
right?
Because in high school that was your world. You thought there was nothing bigger than that until you graduated and realized there's a whole world outside that shit.
The school you went to didn't teach you.
But this woman is none other than Annette Daniels. Did I say it right?
You did.
Oh, shit.
Yay.
Formerly known as Annette Cannon.
Yes.
Miss Cannon, how are you doing?
I am good.
And before we get into that, how was your week?
My week was busy. Always busy, but it was good.
It was good? Mm-hmm. What made it so good?
I'm alive. Able to go back and forth, even though we've been sharing a car. And, you know, just being able to be with family.
We got one of those on the show, bro.
Oh.
It was good because I'm alive. And the Lord blessed me.
Yes.
Shit.
I'm feeling her.
Yes.
Shit. That mean we can cuss.
I'm gonna cuss.
Cuss.
Oh,
man,
my goodness,
but it
man.
was real good because I have internet.
Oh, we got jokes.
I'm just gonna say, like, we took a trip on Thanksgiving to someplace called Duck River. No internet. We didn't know that before we got there, but there was no internet. So all those days we were there, we really actually had to like be with each other.
There was no Black Sea there.
No.
I didn't think so. Duck River?
Duck River.
Yeah, Duck River. They was out there just shooting in the air and stuff.
Hi. We got some. They not from around here.
Right. We stayed
They was
inside.
expecting to see some ducks in the river.
We
No, it
stayed
mean duck.
inside. Yeah, they had guns and they was toting them outside. So we was like, nah, we the only black things out here. Ain't no way. But
Don't step
there
on
was
the
no
line.
internet. And we actually had the best bonding trip for our family that we've ever had. Because we had to disconnect. So.
I believe that. That's true, because I ain't called my kids so many motherfuckers in so long. Motherfucker leave. Motherfucker get out. Motherfucker find something to do. Motherfucker, what do you want?
Okay.
Little Richard probably just looked at you, didn't he?
Nah, he joined in on the motherfucker. Motherfucker, I need this. Motherfucker, I want that. Motherfucker, when the internet come back on. You little motherfucker.
Never mind.
Oh man. So first of all, and we're definitely gonna talk a little bit about that. But I just want to know whose idea was it to go to Duck River, and where is that located?
It's located very close to Alabama, but it was my husband's idea to get away, and so I just found a cabin that I thought was really cute, nice, and all that, in Duck River, and there was a falls nearby. So I wanted to go hiking to the falls, which that was a disappointment. But still, we got out and did something. Right. But yeah, we didn't realize it was gonna be like it was. It was.
So
Duck River sound like a place for somebody trying to get rid of your ass.
Right.
And when you driving off in there, that's what you think. You going straight to where Jason Voorhees is. What is that? Crystal Lake. Yeah, you think you going right up in there, you gonna see him.
Did y'all take the kids too?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, all of us. All of us.
They were like, "Mom, I don't want to be here."
And they were. If I could show y'all some pictures.
How long did
they
y'all
were
stay?
stressed out. 3 nights.
Ooh, that was the longest goddamn 3 nights. I already know.
Yeah.
That was the worst weekend ever, probably.
Was it during school?
For the kids.
It was Thanksgiving break.
Oh, thanks. God damn.
Y'all fucked up the Thanksgiving break.
No, we had a good time, I told you.
Okay, you and your husband. The kids probably think a lot different. Like, this shit is
We
awful.
played games, we talked.
They had to.
That's right.
When that conversation comes up again, I mean, so, hey, what was the worst time you had? Man, Thanksgiving 2022. That was some bullshit.
You need to get your kids together and just ask them.
They know that date by heart. Thanksgiving 2022.
Duck River. Not one fucking duck, mama. Not one.
Not even on the table for Thanksgiving. Who the fuck idea was that?
I think somebody asked us that.
Show y'all about Duck River when I duck out this motherfucking Thanksgiving next year.
You coming down for Thanksgiving? Now we going to Duck River.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. But yeah,
Yeah, we had the best time. Shit.
we did.
That's good, though.
Yeah, I'm glad you and your husband had a good time. How many kids you got?
I got 4. 3 of my own, but one he's my kid. He's 26.
That's cool.
You know, and he's basically your husband's kid, right?
Yes.
And you married into that.
Yes.
Yeah, I got stories about stepkids. Yeah, I've had a few. Hey man, that's not an easy task. I'm glad I'm glad it worked out for you, but man, for me it was some bullshit. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Whew, shit. Cause first of all, you say some shit that you don't really mean. I mean, I'm let me rephrase that. I said some shit that I didn't really mean. Okay. I'm not gonna say you. I'm not gonna put everybody into that category. For me,
Yeah, because we're talking globally.
yeah. For me, I said some shit that niggas say when they trying to smash, and that's what I did. I said that shit. I was like, oh yeah, these little motherfuckers, they cool as hell, you know.
Yeah.
And when you say these
A
little
female
motherfuckers,
should have known
right
then.
then.
When you said these little motherfuckers, they cool as hell. Nah, bro, you gotta go.
yeah, and I mean, and that just wasn't the right move. It just wasn't.
Yeah.
And
But you did smash.
for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, for too long. Whew,
I
shit.
second that.
Yeah, that was some shit. I will admit that was a booty call that lasted way too fucking long. It was. But
Nigga, which one, nigga? It's just like you had so many of them.
we are not here.
I guess I'm just gonna assume all
my
of them.
past. We gonna talk about past, but we're not talking about past ass that I've smashed. We're not gonna do that. We're not doing
I
that
agree.
today.
I agree.
Yeah,
because they always get down to the nitty gritty and it'd be really wrongshious. You know what I'm saying? It'd be terrible.
Oh, wow.
I get a bunch of unfollows and DMs and all kind, and I just don't feel like dealing with that shit. Plus, we got enough fan base now that I just don't want to deal with losing any of them. All right, so what we're gonna talk about today, and I'm glad Miss Daniels is on here with us today. It feels funny saying that. But I'm glad.
It feel like she wrote a book or something.
No, it does.
There's been a lot of fucking
Do I need
whispering
to
in
write
here.
a book?
Yes.
It's like I'm the only one that's out of place.
Who, you?
Yeah, because you over there whispering every time you talk, like, yeah, Miss Daniels. And, and Annette over there like, yeah, and the Lord. I'm over here like, motherfucker, this. Motherfucker, what show am I on?
So I'm glad that she's actually, because I really don't have a lot of input this week. Because what I'm talking about is experiences that we had back in the day as opposed to now, and your kids are going through those same experiences, and how you educate them on the experiences they're going through as opposed to how you handle them.
Yeah.
The slow shaking of the head lets me know this is going to be a
I
great
be
show.
wanting to handle them. I had to tell a kid, I fight kids.
I think women can get away with it, though.
Yeah, I think we can too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Grown-ass man can't get away with it.
can't get away with that.
Even though I would do it. You fuck with my little one, or my oldest one, or my daughter, I'm going to fuck you up.
That most deaf. Right there in your face. When you have kids, you turn into a whole different person. I'm
That's
telling
why I
you.
tell Will all the time, man, you have kids, you turn into a whole different person. No matter how much they hate you or love you,
Right.
you still going to be there for them, no matter what.
That's true. So true.
Like, cause I'm thinking about things that we done when we were younger, and you know, experiences that we had. Like, for instance, I mean, let's take it back to when we was in school, because like the high school we went to, like my brother, he loved White Creek. I hated it. I hated it.
That's like I just loved it. Like I write a book about this. I had a good time.
You,
there, yeah.
you had a better time than I did.
Yeah.
Cause I
I
like I
had some
said,
shit I would like to change, but
but it just wasn't the best time for me. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
I agree.
And
I loved it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so y'all had a better experience than I did at the school, but what would you say to like one of your children who are like, they even now, you know, they like, I hate this school. I don't want to be here. I don't, you know, I'm not having a good time. You know, what do you say to a child like that when your experience in high school was completely different?
So the crazy thing about it is kids don't want to hear nothing about our experiences in high school or when we were younger, it's always, well, things aren't like that now. You know, they try to make it like whatever we went through is just obsolete. It has nothing to do with what they're going through, and so they don't want to hear it. They don't want to listen. So a lot of times I end up saying stuff like, it's the law. You got to go to school, so you might as well go, and when you go, do it well, that kind of thing. But I have 4 different experiences. All of my kids have been different in the educational world, per se. But so we'll start with my I got some hair.
That's for a different show.
Totally. So I have known CJ. I have known my oldest since he was 2 years old.
Okay.
When I came back from college, he was 4, about to turn 5, and so, you know, I fell in love with that little boy before I even fell in love with his daddy. It was me and CJ always. And he was going to school. He had these little tabs on his ears. Little bitty guy. Real nice. You know, like he don't bother nobody. He don't talk to people. Just sweet as ever.
Tab. What do you mean tabs?
Like
Keloids?
not really keloids, but like a deformation that
okay.
comes out of your skin right here on.
Okay.
But they were right here on his ears, so everybody could see them. They came out. Yeah. And they used to like joke on him because this was like he was in elementary school, so kids were uneducated about things
ain't
like
shit.
that.
All right, let's just put it out there.
Very
Kids
mean.
ain't shit.
They're very
fuckers.
mean. But if you kids say anything come out of their mouth, they just say it.
That's why when mine came out the womb, I was flipping them over, making sure everything was straight. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing.
Yeah.
Because I can't deal with it.
And so they used to talk about him, and he, you know, he didn't really come back and say anything, but it hurt his feelings, and you could tell sometimes when we would talk to him about it, he would kind of tear up and stuff, and you know, that's make you like, oh.
Right,
but at that moment, at that point in time, I was still like in stepmother mode. I'm stepmother, he has a mother. I need to let her take care of those types of situations, you know. So I kind of backed down, but they ended up getting him removed and everything.
Good.
And he really went through school with no problems, no situations, after that. It was fine with him all the way up through school. My daughter's a different story. She came up in the light skin, long hair is pretty. And she's dark skinned, and she had short hair. And she wanted to be like the light skinned, long haired girls, and she wanted them to be her friends. And it was kind of like a whole bullying situation with her, and she allowed it because that's how bad she wanted to be them or like them.
They bullied her.
Yeah,
Them
they
little
used to have
bitches.
her doing stuff in class, and
Them little stanky bitches.
we never found out about it until the teacher came back and told my mother, who worked as a guidance counselor at the school, and then my mother told us, and so we had a whole conversation about it. But it took us a really long time to get her to understand you are beautiful just the way you are. And,
if I could say something to your daughter, right, real quick. Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna say her name or anything because we don't do that.
Yeah.
But I just want you to listen right now. Those bitches that made you feel bad, look them up in 20 years, and I guarantee you, revenge will be served. None of them bitches, none of them, listen to my voice. None of them will amount to shit. They will probably have 4 or 5 baby daddies. By three different dope dealers.
Oh Lord.
And one's gonna be serving life in prison. You will prosper and far exceed things they couldn't even imagine. So,
I agree.
Once again, fuck them stupid little bitches. Carry on.
The words of William Brown.
Yeah. That was deep. Thanks, brother.
You're welcome.
Wish you would have told me that.
Yeah, we not going there. We not going there.
Things would have been a lot different for you.
We not going there.
But she came into her own, and she realized that she got some things going on for herself.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was a whole struggle with clothes and makeup and weave, and I mean a battle. And then I thought she became one of the mean girls. I don't think that really happened though, but she was in a group, but I love her friends to death. And so, and then it became a situation where we couldn't really give her advice about school, about a lot of things. If she came to us asking, she would listen. But if we said, hey, I don't think you need to so-and-so, it was always, y'all don't understand because, y'all were back then and, this is now. And, always a we don't understand type situation.
Things are different now.
Y'all were back then. Damn, that shit hurts.
It's a true statement, though.
No, but the crazy part about it is back then, people used to bully people. It wasn't always give me your lunch money type situation, but people got bullied a lot. And, when William didn't know me when I was in 5th and 6th grade, but I was real heavy. Like, I was wearing my mama's clothes. So people used to talk. What you laughing at, William?
Because you can't say when you was in 5th and 6th grade you was wearing your mama clothes. God damn. If you got to ease somebody into that, you can't just jump and say some shit like that. You need to say disclaimer or something because that shit caught me off guard. Like, damn, 5th and 6th grade? How big was you?
Absolutely.
Holy shit.
My mom wasn't that big.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
I was like a 12 or 14 then.
Damn, you grew into your personality.
But I'm a 12 or 14 right now. But people used to talk about me all the time. And they were my friends. So I thought.
No, they wasn't.
But they used to talk about me all the time. And I kind of felt bad because just like my middle child, he's super smart kid. But he got picked on so much. Like, he doesn't like school. He don't like it. But he can do it, and he can do it really well. But he don't like it. He's there now because he can play football. But he don't really do school. But, he was picked on. I was picked on, and I just allowed it to happen. But I was smart, and because I allowed it to happen, they allowed me to be in that little group. And so, because I was smart and I was always with the white kids, I felt like I was secluded from them. So when I was picked on and they let me be over here, I was like, okay, I'm just going to take it because I want to be with my people. So that kind of a similar situation with him. He was picked on and messed around with, and to the point, it just used to get bad to me. But he allowed it because that was the in group, and he wanted to be in the in group.
That's a damn shame, the things that we'll do just to hang out with our people.
Mm-hmm.
I never went through that. I mean, I got joked on, I joked back, but you got to realize when we grew up, you learn about what you see, and that's how it was. So we seen shit on movies of bullying, and we just seen how it was dealt with in movies, and we dealt with it that way. Now they doing the same thing, but how it's dealt with in movie and shows is like pussify. You know what I'm saying? Go tell, or it's not right, kill yourself, and shit like that. Like, God damn, what do? Go tell or kill your fucking self. So they don't know really how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? So we only had one action: fight the bully. You get your ass whooped, at least everybody respects you. But nowadays they all over the damn place.
Yeah, that's one thing my kid won't do anymore. He won't fight.
Really?
And I don't know if it's because he don't want to come home. He doesn't want to come home and deal with us, or if it's because he's genuinely afraid. Like, I don't know the difference, because when he was in elementary school, like, somebody touched him, he owned it, like throwing up the dukes, like fighting for real.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Your son probably seen somebody get their ass tore out the frame. He said, I never want that to happen to me. And it was probably on camera. He like, I ain't dealing with that shit. So I'm just going to stay away from it.
That did happen, though. And he was in the 4th grade, and a little kid got beat up. One of his friends, so-called friends, got beat up. And the other little boy was kicking his head in the concrete while he was on the ground.
See, nah, he don't want to deal with that.
And I got so mad. I was like, you didn't push the boy off of your friend? Like, that's your friend.
Annette, we have to reevaluate the situation, all right? Now, if this little nigga's getting his head toe out the frame and slam constantly into the concrete, your son made a business decision.
I'm going to tell you the truth. You might not know it, but your son been here before. He like, I'm not going to kick it with this nigga when I get older. Hey, we ain't going to revert back to this. Hey, man, you mean when you get your head kicked in? Oh, man, I should have helped you. No. I'm not going to know you. So when I go on and get my job, I'm going to be by myself.
That was the end of the year like picnic too. So I guess that was it. I don't even remember the kid no more.
I don't think he's totally afraid. I just don't think he want that shit to happen to him. I think he'll fight if he have to, but he can steer away from it. I think he should steer away from it.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know, but
I think about all the times in school that I didn't stick up for a so-called associate, because that's what I call people. Because a lot of people that I hung out with in school, I haven't even talked to them.
Right.
And I'm not, and it's nothing. I'm not throwing any salt or anything like that. But I'm just saying, I would feel like a fool if I would have did what they. We should have jumped in. Like, what if I would have really hurt somebody back then? You know, and now I had to live with that over somebody that I don't even talk.
For the sake of a person who is not even like down right now.
Yeah, that's
today.
not, I couldn't know that's, and I'm not telling people. Okay, I'm not saying you're not supposed to stick up for your friends,
right?
But you need to realize who your true friends are.
Yeah,
and realize that a lot, because man, people are going to jail right now for shit that, I mean, dude, you going to jail for some shit that you won't even deal with. You won't even deal with these people. I have to get people to understand that, and I'm not saying this is for everybody, because there's a lot of people that still have relationships with people they went to high school with.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, in some cases, man, people got lives. People are doing things. They don't have time to go out and just kick it with people they went to high school with. That's just not something that's important anymore.
True that.
And I would hate for somebody to throw away their life before it gets started. Mm-hmm. Because now kids ain't just fighting no more.
Yeah. And they not listening either. They're very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And, you know, my husband has had to say something to a couple of kids out there at a football game or whatever because they've done some disrespectful things. And the kids don't even really realize it's disrespectful because they deal with it every day,
right.
Or they did in high school. And so they just go along with it. We playing, blah, blah, blah. But he's had to, like, step to some young boys and say some stuff.
Well, this day and age, kids don't respect elders like we did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We
Not
see
at
the
all.
elder come around, we would stop cussing
Straighten
and everything.
up.
Like, man, he might tell my dad. He probably don't even know my daddy.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's because I think our parents put the fear of God on us early.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, parents are trying to be friends. I knew when I was coming up in my household, me and my daddy was never going to be friends. This is the way he talked to me. I like, this, fuck, he ain't going to be my friend.
Yeah.
I love him to death, and I respect him to this day. But the way he talked to us and had his strong point of view, I like, man,
yeah,
I can't be your friend.
Right,
you know
right.
Man, fuck the way he talked. He kicked our ass. Well, he kicked my ass during high school. That shit, that was enough right there.
Yeah.
I mean, but
you gonna respect him.
You gonna respect him.
Regardless. You might not like him at the moment. You gonna respect him. But these kids, they don't.
I mean, I cuss in front of him now. I'm grown.
Yeah, you grown.
He hit me now, I just fall on him.
He hit me now, I will fuck him up. I'm just gonna be. I'll be 45 this year. I'm not finna sit here and let a man put his hands on me.
Why would you hit a 70-year-old man?
Why would a 70-year-old man hit a 45-year-old?
He know better. He know better.
Right no
yeah,
more.
well then I'm gonna get him some act right because he need to learn.
Yeah.
You know,
he know better.
If he's 70 years old and he's going around hitting motherfuckers, I need to be, because I'm going to stop. I'm not going
to start thinking. You need to start. 10 years from now, he might not be here.
Well, if he hit me, he might not be here. I'm not finna sit here and let some old ass nigga hit me. I'm not gonna do that.
You better not go to a nursing home or nothing and serve food or nothing just voluntarily.
Now I know.
He just cooking.
Once again, I know you ain't talking.
We ain't gonna go down that road. we ain't gonna go down that road. Do you like you did me?
Nah, man. These goddamn kids, though, man. You right. And I'm surprised your husband didn't say, it probably was on the lines of, I'll fuck one of these little kids up.
Well, yeah.
Because, dude, you man, the way they act now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. All the cussing and just whatever.
Let me ask you something, Annette. When you hear a kid cuss, does it make you feel some type of way? Do you feel like this little motherfucker gonna sit here and cuss in front of me?
Yeah, I do. And I would turn around and look. But I know it goes on, but I still just want somebody to be like, oh, it's an adult present. Something, but nah, it don't happen. It don't even happen.
I be seeing videos all the time, man. Like little kids be cussing and shit, and an adult they'll look back and they be like, "What, bitch?" And I be like, "Did this little motherfucker say?" That's why like I can't go to shit like high school football games and shit. I can't do it. I can't do it because one or two things gonna happen. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna try to enjoy myself. Some shit's gonna happen. I'm gonna say something, and then I gotta whoop his ass or his daddy's ass or whoever else because they don't want to correct the issue, which is going on right there. Like, look, we wouldn't be having this problem if you just parent your son or your kids.
They are the issue. The parents are the issue.
You know what shocks me when you out and you see kids do something? When they start vaping. I'm like, you too young to be smoking, dude.
Man.
What the fuck are you doing?
You know what? I've never seen that.
I see it every day.
They do it in the schools now.
Yeah.
They'll sit in the classroom. My son told me about it. They be sitting back there and smoking while the teacher trying to teach and shit like that. I'm like, that's what it's coming to?
It's
like,
lean on me, ain't it?
Right.
Man.
These are no respect, man. There's no respect for themselves or the teachers or adults, period.
Right.
When I heard a kid cuss a teacher out and he didn't have to go to the office, that was taboo. We wouldn't dare say a cuss word in the classroom.
Man.
At all.
Yeah, do you know what kind of shit you would get into?
Baby. Because back when we was going to school, they was paddling people.
Yeah. Not just they was sending you home.
Yeah, absolutely.
Forever. And then you had to come back to ISS. I'm not doing that.
Gotta get your ass whooped at home first, though.
Right, exactly. You gonna catch it.
Nigga, I was trying to get out of school like prison. I was on good behavior, nigga. I was not trying to go home. No, fuck that. That's gonna prolong some shit.
That's the last thing you wanted back in the day. It was a phone call home.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah, I'll never forget. I wasn't in high school. I was in elementary school. Me and my daddy he came and got me early from school. It was a great day. We went and got ice cream and shit. Had got McDonald's. That's back when the ice cream machine was working. And shit was great. Like we had a great father-son day, you know what I'm saying? So we get home and we were sitting over there by that little bar. We were sitting on the other side with the phones on the wall and shit. I was always on the inside.
Over
right?
there by the
Yeah. If I have to draw this up for people so they can see it, but it's a fucked up situation because there was no out for me. I was just trapped inside. My daddy picked me up early from school, so the teacher couldn't give me a permission slip to take home to my parents for them to sign it so I can be in a play. Daddy had one rule: don't no teachers need to call my house.
Oh my God.
This bitch called my house
about
said,
the permission
about
slip?
the play that I was in, and said, "Mr. Brown, I need to talk to you about your son." Now, bitch, why did you start it off like that?
Right.
Why? And you know how daddy was. I'll handle it, and hung up.
So now, he don't even know what it was about.
So he don't even know what the fuck it's about. Now you asking me, so what the fuck you do at school today? Nothing.
Right.
I didn't do shit.
He was only there for half a day.
I was only there for half a day. I didn't do nothing. You picked me up. We had a great day.
You're right.
I literally didn't do shit.
Yeah.
And got fucked up for nothing.
Dang. That's crazy.
That was a good day.
That sound like my daddy.
He fucked me up.
You deserved it.
For being in a fucking play. Is that right? No. And now little motherfucking kids are cussing out teachers?
And
what
they
kind
not
of play
kids.
was it?
I don't remember. No, yeah, I do. It was a dare play. I was actually.
Oh yeah. You had to perform.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you should have got your ass one for that. I never did a play.
That's crazy. No, I think everybody had to participate in the dare thing. Well, when I did it, we all had to do
fucking
something.
play.
Let it go.
Hey, Annette, do you remember Wally? He wore orange. He had blue hair.
He was a
wore
space
orange.
guy
He was a space
talking
guy.
about
Oh
drugs.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, I remember him.
It's nowhere in Google.
He had a rap to Dare.
Yeah.
He had a Dare rap.
Yeah, you can't Google him or nothing. You can't find this guy no more.
Oh,
What the fuck did Wally
maybe
do?
that's a part of
He probably touched a little kid, man.
yikes.
Wally stabbed one of the
Probably.
little kids and took him up on a spaceship.
That sounds like it. It sounds about right.
Out of all the stuff you could have said, why did you say?
Cause you never know these days.
He wiped his ass
Hey.
off the face of the mouth.
You never know. Wally could be one of them. He looks like it.
Right.
This motherfucker wore all orange, had blue hair,
Yep,
went to Hunter's Lane.
that's true.
That was fucked up, man. And nobody knows him.
Nobody. Maybe he's a part of the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Nobody will ever know him.
Nigga, I know who Wally is. That's fucked up.
I do too.
It's crazy because I always wondered that because like I said, I don't have any kids, so I don't know what to tell a kid or whatnot based on what my experiences were. And I knew you two, and I didn't know you had 4, and I knew my brother had 3. But man, and you got them at all ages too.
Yeah.
And Little Richard is just, man, it's so different now too because like the way school is, they had that whole time where they was at home on the laptops and stuff, man. I mean, it's dude, it's
A whole year of that.
it's
That was
so
whack.
crazy.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it was probably the easiest school that has ever been.
No, it
That was
wasn't.
the easiest solution to what
Yeah.
they could provide at that time.
Yeah, but with the kid being in high school, you know,
Yeah.
them the times you reflect back on, you know what I'm saying? And to miss a whole year like that
Yeah.
in high school,
Yeah.
working from home, if you didn't grab no phone numbers or nothing like that, you like shit out of luck.
Yeah,
Cause you couldn't shoot your shot in the chat board, huh?
man,
Could y'all imagine if we would have had that kind of shit coming up?
that would have been crazy.
Think about it, Annette. Think about social media. If we would have had social media at White Creek,
We didn't need that.
Nah, it was
We
too
didn't
much
need
shit
that.
would have got
Yeah, it
went
was.
on.
Yeah,
why,
we got to do our dirt undercover.
why do you say we didn't need that?
Because we don't need everybody in our business. Don't be recording
In high school,
everything that's going down.
High
Because
school,
we done
low-key.
got away with a lot of stuff. They don't need to know we do the same thing. We did the same things that they do.
right.
Even though they won't believe us. So that's fine too. But yeah, social media is a mess. Social media fights. It's crazy. And the people pull up at your house from a social media post.
Right.
I wish the fuck I would leave the front door open.
Yeah, walk on in.
Come on in here.
So my child gonna come up missing.
If you big and bad to come all the way over here to lose your life, then that's on you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I thought they were breaking in. I didn't know.
I have no problem with sending a child to meet the Lord.
Mm.
I'm putting them in a better place.
Apparently, because you was crazy enough to bring yourself over here.
That's one of the things that I want to talk to about. Because parents, like, do you not understand? Like, a lot of people say, well, you can't touch it, you can't do this, you can't do it because police take them away. Well, if you don't parent your child, the police go take them away anyway.
Yeah.
Do y'all think it's wrong? I'm just gonna use this as my experience, because I know it's gonna happen to my boy when he goes over to his girlfriend's house and her daddy's right there, and he probably got a gun on the table talking to my son like, "Hey, you ever hurt my daughter? You know, this is gonna be waiting on you." So do y'all think it's fair if I do his daughter that way?
Yeah.
You ever hurt my son? This is gonna be waiting on you.
Wow. That's
Eye for an eye. I mean,
pretty deep.
I mean, because
Think about it though, because
that's-
the dad is always trying to intimidate the sons, and I don't go for
But
that shit.
and
That's my
that's
boy.
because in society, the male is the one that's trying to get into the pants. It's not the female. Now
here
we
we go.
We
Here
know
we go.
that there are women, especially nowadays. There are women who like they throwing it out there, but
You ain't heard of Hot Girl Summer?
Absolutely.
I think everybody thinks the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like when women see a man for the first time they're attracted to, they already know in their mind they will sleep with that guy. It don't mean they're gonna go sleep with him.
Right.
But
right.
Same thing with a guy. If I see a girl that I'm attracted to, I'm like, okay, yeah, I would sleep with her. You know what I'm saying? But not now. But I'm just saying, when I was young and single,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
That's just the mindset of
yeah.
the male, female.
So
She didn't even have to be attractive in high school, nigga. We was virgins. Nigga, I wanted to fuck whatever I could.
I always had standards.
Nigga, I didn't.
It didn't matter.
It didn't matter.
I'm sorry.
If she was going, I was with it.
Oh,
And
shit.
that's
Look
just
like an elephant in the face and you just fucking it.
man. I'm gonna tell you like this. She could have been in goddamn.
A pillow with makeup.
She could have been in 9th grade wearing her grandmama clothes.
Oh.
What?
It don't matter, man.
Nah, bro.
It is. I mean, when you're a virgin, man, like for me, it was different. You know, you hey, it was what it was. I mean, you got standards now, but shit, it was back then when you did what you could do.
She had to be pretty, bro. Back when I was in high school.
So what are you saying?
Now, when after high school, when I was single for a while, I didn't care. I was kind of like you. But then I got with my wife, and I've been,
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
What?
You say I was kind of like? You mean how I was in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, just period. This is how you was, period. You and Daddy was terrible.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, I lived an interesting life.
You have memories.
Huh?
You have memories.
Yes,
though.
yes, I definitely have memories. Some that I want to erase. But seriously, man, I think about a lot of things that the kids have now that we didn't have access to, and how I can see where they would say, oh well, back in your day, I can see what a debate comes, you know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, man, these little motherfuckers don't want to take no. I mean, like you, well, in your you said if they come to you, they willing to listen. But there's a lot of kids out there that they ain't trying to hear shit.
Nothing.
They not trying to hear a damn
One
thing.
That's true.
And my thing is, how do you get through to? I mean, because there's a lot of things. Let's be honest, we don't really understand. I mean, we don't. I don't understand how a lot of these motherfuckers think now.
Yeah.
I mean, the way they think and it's crazy.
Man, the dating game is ridiculous.
Oh, dude,
I have people come up to me all the time, ask me, what is this? Or how do I do this? What should I do to do this? Because I've been in a relationship for 22 years. You know what I'm saying? I can't answer it. Usually I can fire some shit out. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. But you look at the dating game now, man, motherfuckers ain't thinking like we were thinking back then. They all about getting it. You know what I'm saying? And going on. It ain't no more one person for one person, man. They trying to fuck everything. How motherfuckers set up for this, like cash, gas, food person. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up out there. Nobody really wants love until it's too late, like late 30s or early 40s. Then you want to settle down. That's with men and female.
Well, that just might be the way to go. Live your life until you ready, and then when you ready, you do it.
But you can't with that, and I've seen this a lot. You go out there and have your fun, do this, do that, and this is, and like I said, this is on both sides, men and women. You go out there and have your fun, do this, but then when you ready to settle down, oh, you got standards. This is what you want, and when you got to be this type of person, you got to be that. But what are you bringing to the table besides baggage?
And not only that, the world is smaller than you think. Motherfuckers run into motherfuckers all the time.
Absolutely.
So you can be done fuck this person, and she come back and tell your girl that, yeah, I fucked him. And then she don't want to deal with you no more because her friend done fucked you. So,
it really just depends because you got a lot of people out here who are actually stand-up people and who will tell you from jump, this is what I want, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to be attached. I'm not trying to do so-and-so and such and such. So if this is what you want with me, then we can do this. Otherwise, I'm going to go on to the next one. And so if you telling somebody that from jump, they already know. And so you don't have to worry about no feelings, none of that stuff.
That's true,
You
too.
carry on and you move about the country.
But I'm telling you now, if I'm dating in a dating world and a girl come out and straight up tell me like that, I'm picturing her as a hoe. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can do that. And she probably be like, okay.
Nah, of course, I don't want no dealings with you.
But you know what? To also, a lot of these women are so independent now.
Yeah.
So they act like they don't need a man for nothing. So it doesn't really matter to them at all, which is ridiculous to me because you're not finna go out there and change your own tire. But they feel like they so independent, it doesn't matter however you think about me because I'm going to get mine anyway.
Right.
So that's another messed up thing with
know what, bro?
society.
She do sound like she done wrote a book or something.
Right. I already see the title, The Education of Black.
Nah, I mean, shit is so crazy out there, man. It's wild.
is.
And the mentality of how the human race is now, man, is just crazy. Plus, I will say this, man, kids got a lot more shit to deal with than we did. Because back when we went to school, it was just men and women.
Yeah.
Now it's all kind of genders.
Oof.
Yeah, you got motherfuckers that think they cats, motherfuckers that think they're dogs, motherfuckers that think they're trees, motherfuckers that think they're, I mean, it's
All
just crazy.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, like you said, I never understand it. I never understand.
Yeah, I mean,
I identify. That's
Yeah.
the
I
worst phrase.
Stupid motherfuckers that allowed this shit to go down to tell that whatever you identify as is right.
Right. How do you just make something up, though, and then say it's law? How do you do that?
It should be a universal law. If anybody start their phrase out with "I identify," to automatically slap shit out of them. Seriously, man, because nobody wants to hear that shit. This is what you are. Now, if you identify that in your own personal self-explanation, then that's on you. I don't have to identify you as that.
Right, and you can't make me call
Right.
you
I
him,
see you
her,
as
whatever else. I mean, I love all people. Generally,
Exactly.
I do. However,
Don't
you
come with
can't.
that bullshit.
Yeah, I can't.
I identify as somebody who doesn't love all people. I just look, man. I don't have time for it. The last thing I want to do after a long day of work is try to figure out what the fuck it is you identify as. All right, I don't give a fuck. All right, can you please move so I can purchase my groceries and go? God damn.
I identify as a door. You need to knock on my back, and I will open up and let you go in front of me. Until then, sir, you stay back there.
I just don't have time for this shit. I don't. The shit is look. I don't understand it. All right, man.
Pause. Because that phrase I just said was fucking there.
Yeah, it was. And I'm going to use it as a soundbite, though.
Good, thank you.
But, I mean, it's... People, we don't have time to play y'all games, man.
Right,
we
right.
don't. Like, man, I'm black in America. I got enough problems. Last thing I want to deal with is your fucking problems, all right? I don't. I just
wonder
don't.
would that work if you get pulled over?
What?
Hey, I identify as
Identify.
white. Treat me the same way you would treat a big white guy. Here's my license, my insurance, and my...
You was black as shit on your license. Ain't no way in hell.
But he
remember.
identifies.
I identify as white. Treat me as such.
So you just going to assume that they know that you're white?
I don't care
No.
what they assume.
Yeah, they just
I'm
gotta
telling-
respect
yeah,
the
gotta-
fact that he identifies as he's white and treat him as such.
Man, stop, because I don't want y'all to get my brother killed, man.
All right, get your black ass up, car. Sir. Pow. Okay.
Identify.
Okay.
Oh shit! Hey man, nah, this shit is. I can't deal with that shit, man. It just it's too much, and that's what they have to deal with now.
Yeah,
Like-
in school, I work for Metro Nashville Public Schools now.
Oh
and
shit! I didn't know. I would.
No,
yeah.
it's fine.
Okay.
I haven't even been there a year yet, but
And
I'm not a
they see-
teacher.
They see this show, they ain't gonna be there.
I'm at work for the board, but anyway, that they have to take training on that now.
Really?
So that they can be empathetic to these kids who are, some of them are going through changes, and some of them identify, and some of them, like, it's a whole bunch. And then they have to learn how to diffuse situations because kids are mean out here in this world.
That's why I couldn't be a teacher. Because if you somebody who's transitioning into a woman and you a nigga, and I'm sitting there and I'm trying to talk to you,
I'm fired.
and I'm like, okay, ma'am, and then you sneeze, cause nigga, you can't hide that.
Yeah.
You like, I just,
Yeah. What?
So I see your males trying to escape. I'm waiting to use that joke. Hey, stop. I just thought it, but it's just, I couldn't do that. I just could not. I'm not the right motherfucker to talk to them.
That's exactly why you not over there.
That was great.
I just can't do it. I'm like, dude, that's just a lot of shit that I can't deal with, and that's just one of them. Like I said, to each his own. Whatever you want to be, but hey, go ahead and be it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, I wanted to be a superhero, and I can't fly, so I can't be a superhero. But apparently,
all superheroes don't fly.
The ones I wanted to be did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't have superpowers, so therefore I can't be a superhero.
You can't identify.
I can't identify.
Neither does Batman.
You're right.
Surely does, but he had plenty of gadgets.
I don't have any gadgets.
You don't have any money.
Yeah, true.
He did have a lot of money.
Damn. So I mean, I guess if you got gadgets, you can identify whatever you want to identify as.
There's some lesbians out there right now, like
told you.
There'll be a lot of purchase Wonder Woman suits in October.
Oh shit, man! You know what, man? Like, but I've said it once and I'll say it again, man. Dude, however you fuck behind closed doors, that's cool. All this shit would be cool if y'all just kept fucking behind closed doors. Don't nobody need to know what the fuck it is you doing or what you identify as. Don't nobody give a shit.
Yeah.
That's your business. Keep it behind closed doors. That's all I say.
Good.
I mean,
kind of gross.
Those were the comments of a nigga. We're not trying to get canceled. No. I you know what? I had to double down on that, man. It's just certain shit I don't want to see.
Yeah, me either.
I mean, that's with heterosexual couples too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see a skinny black dude and a big white girl, you're like, man, that shit gonna be nasty. Like, what the fuck are they in there doing? Making a hot dog? I mean, this is nasty.
Yeah, that's pretty gross also.
And she's always got some fucked up voice, and his name is probably Darnell, and she's like, well, Darnell, I just don't know.
Time out.
Where
is this coming from?
He said a big white girl and a little black dude. That's usually how it looks.
Yeah.
But man, it's just like I said, man. It's a lot of things that we don't want to see. I mean, even with the censorship on TV and movies now, they don't even give a fuck about that no more. You think about it when we were coming up, you would be happy if you saw a titty on TV.
Right.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are showing
it's all out.
like dicks and goddamn vaginas on.
That's the first thing you're gonna lead out with.
What?
Soundbite that shit.
But I'm saying they showing this shit on regular TV.
Right.
And I'm like, nigga, you had to like, what channel am I watching? Because this shit is on.
Yeah,
Channel
everything
5.
is out there now. Whatever you want is out there.
It's fucked up, man.
And this is what our kids look at.
And think about it. And I don't know how we always get on this, man, but think about how easy shit is to access now. Because porn was hard as fuck to get a hold to back in the day. And now it's at your fingertips. If you have a data plan, you can actually, you can get it in.
Very
and it's
much
great.
so.
Like, dude. No, I mean, I'm just saying, man, these motherfuckers got porn on the go.
Yeah, there's no, you can't even really control it, really, for real. Because even if your kid doesn't have a phone, they know a kid in school who has a phone, and they're ready to show it all.
Yeah, they in the back of the classroom like, man, look at this, dude. Oh, man.
My youngest son, he's 11. How you know this? How you know them words? TikTok.
So yeah, TikTok teach them a lot.
What the?
So
Who was looking at TikTok at school?
So your son, because you said, how do you know them words? So your son is coming home and saying, Mama, do you know what a hand job of a BBC is?
Not totally.
I tell you now, my boy come home and ask me, I'm like, you watching the wrong one.
It's the wrong one.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, it's crazy. And well, I'll be damned. We just got a message saying I'll be back next week. Somebody else's show.
Don't worry about it.
Ooh.
Don't worry about it.
Fired.
But I'm just saying, man, like kids have too much accessibility now.
Mm-hmm.
You know they do. They have a
do.
lot. I mean, even with Ubers.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a debit card or something, like you can get an Uber.
Yeah.
We used to have to ride our bikes. Like, nigga, and you know we stayed there. We stayed in goddamn Royal Hills. I walked to Parkwood one time.
Oh.
It make you make decisions back in the day. Because, like, to be honest, if I go back when I was dating back in the day in high school, I wouldn't have been with the girl that lived down the street. I would have been with the other girl that lived across town that I used to go see. But, you know what I'm saying? It would have been better. Probably would have worked out better.
It's crazy with the access that they have now as opposed to what we had access to.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't have a bike, nigga, you was screwed.
Yeah.
If you didn't have an older friend with a car, you was screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's true. And now they can call an Uber real quick.
And you needed MapQuest.
And you had to print that shit out.
Printed out many maps.
For what?
So I could figure out where I was going. We used to go out of town quite often.
Oh, okay.
I was like, shit.
I was like,
What?
damn, not a nigga.
Oh no, not me. Yeah, not me. Sorry.
Yeah, because you going to get a question when you got home. So, let me see the maps. I don't have them no more. Let me see the fucking map. That's it, y'all. We going to Duck Lake.
Oh my God, man. Annette, let me ask you a question. Going back to high school, how was it being popular?
I really didn't consider.
She didn't even say, I wasn't popular.
Yeah, she's like,
Y'all didn't let me finish. I really didn't consider myself so popular.
Ask the unpopular kid in the room. Yes, you were.
But it's because, like, I used to hang around, like, some of the smarter white kids also. Like,
We didn't have white kids in high school.
We didn't have
our
none of that straight.
valedictorian was white.
Was it?
And he was one of my coolest, like, friends.
Who was it?
Rocky Wyatt.
I don't even.
I do remember Rocky
Do you?
Wyatt, yeah.
And then Jamie Hollis was, like, I had all classes with them.
How you not remember motherfuckers from your class, but I can?
I don't know. I just don't know.
And I had a stroke. Come on, man. It's your people.
I don't know. I had a heart attack, so maybe that did something.
No, that had nothing to do with it.
You had a heart attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, weak ass heart attack.
When did you
had
have
stroke,
a heart
nigga.
attack? What? You had a stroke?
Mm-hmm. That's some real nigga shit.
Yeah, that is. Because a lot of people who have strokes don't come back the same way.
Oh my God! So now you gonna think that you better than me because you can't.
No, but I was just about to say.
Like a nigga who had a stroke.
Because my brother had a heart attack and he never, like, recovered from that. Like, never.
A heart attack?
Yeah, he had had to have a stent put in and everything.
Yeah, I had two of them.
Yeah, he like literally just died in July.
Damn.
Oh man.
Yeah, never
Sorry to hear that.
recovered from that. So it's a blessing.
How old was he though?
46.
Yeah,
Shit.
see, he had his probably later. Like when did he have his heart attack?
5 years ago.
So about 41, something like that. You had yours well.
When I was 39.
Yeah.
It's about the same timetable. So I might be ticking.
Damn.
Well, he didn't take care of himself either. You like you doing pretty good for yourself.
Yeah.
So keep up the good work.
Ain't got
You
no-
too,
ain't
both
got
of
no
y'all.
gray or nothing in your beard, man. You know?
Nigga, that's because I colored that shit in.
Oh, okay. You just ain't natural, like.
Nigga, I know. Don't start. You sitting over there talking about you natural, huh? That you ain't got gray hair.
No.
You don't dye your shit?
No. Why the fuck would I dye myself?
Boy.
I'm already black.
I got plenty gray hair.
You don't dye yours, do you? Mm-mm. You just let it shine? You just embrace it?
That's what I would do if I had gray hair. I would just let it shine. And I'd be happy about it.
Yeah, so let me, because we got a net on. I just want to know, because like, man, like me, I have issues with, like, I don't, getting old is hard. It hurts.
Like physically or emotionally?
Physically, because like, man, it's like my body has been put through it, man. So it's like, man, some mornings I wake up and I'm like, damn, my knees are popping and shit, my back. I'm like, damn, this shit is, what the fuck is going on? You know, I remember I used to wake up and I can go run, just to run.
Yeah.
I can't do that no more. And it hurts.
Oh, you don't walk or anything?
Yeah, I walk. And I do activities all day. I'm active all day long. But I gotta.
But when you wake up in the morning,
when I wake up, man, when I wake up tomorrow, I know it's gonna fucking suck.
Yeah. You know, hey, it's a part of life, and I'm trying to do better. We do exercise classes and stuff. Like today, I went to get up and walk at 5:30, and then I have a 8 o'clock total body class, and then 9:30 BBL class. So I do that every Saturday, unless we have something called a Fit for Fab class.
What's a BBL class?
Back, butt, and legs.
Oh.
Okay.
That's how you get a real BBL.
A lot of squatting.
Not some, yes.
Yeah.
Baby,
Squats
you talking about
blow the booty up.
somebody's knees hurting, yeah. So I know about these pains and stuff, but you got to do a lot of stretching and stuff. So that's how I get through it, because I be having pains too.
Man, that's another thing that I forgot. I'm glad you brought it up. BBLs, BBLs. We didn't have those back in the day. Whatever you was born with, that was it.
That was it.
Now you can just build a bit.
Everything. Like, we didn't even know about wigs and stuff back then. Right. Like, people are going across the country just to get their stuff taken out of them and put on their butts, and then you got to come back with a whole bag on your hip, and you can't laugh, and it's just nasty.
Yeah,
I know plenty of people who have done it who will say, I will never do it again. Because all the stuff you have to go through just to get it.
Yeah,
and then after that, you still have to, like, exercise and stuff. Because you going to look real out of whack.
In my line of work, I get to see people when they come back from getting a BBL and how they had to ride and how they had. I mean, it's fucking hilarious because you can't hide it.
Oh.
And motherfuckers know that. I mean, it's fucking hilarious.
How do they get on the plane? They need knees first.
I mean, it's. I don't, because I'm not on the plane with them.
So what if you got to put the seatbelt on?
Hey, it's because they can't sit on it.
No, they can't sit on it, but you can turn.
Yeah.
Like this. That's how we went to somebody's house, and they were like turned over on this side.
So when they sitting on their side on the plane, the motherfucker sitting behind them is like, ma'am.
Can you please?
Ma'am, can you please? Just can she get an aisle seat? I need this thing face me all night. It's too big. She's probably would let something to go, and that motherfucker's not real. Oh man, dude, it's crazy. Like it's like I said it once before. Like, man, it's like we live in a Star Trek, man. You can whatever you want, you can do it. You can build whatever part you want. Except for, man, we can't get a bigger dick. You can't do that.
You gotta take a bunch of pills.
I mean, that don't even work. Like, females can get bigger asses, bigger breasts, slimmer waist. They can do all that shit if you got the right amount of money. But you ain't got no niggas out here talking about, yo, I'm finna go get a dick extension.
They got them.
But would you really trust it?
That just sounds funny.
Like, would you really trade your dick for another dick?
No, I'm not doing that.
Because when you masturbate, then you really
that's gay.
You gay.
Yeah, I'm not touching another dick. It's like, I'm
I don't
not
care
doing
if
that.
it's
It's not another one though. It's just like
if you got
fake
your
stuff, right?
No. What he's saying is, like, if you get because they
They
got.
find a way where they can cut yours off and put another one on.
You know they can do that now though.
I know they did it
They did it
before.
before. So
the dude in Russia did it.
yeah, dude in Russia did it, and whatchamacallit did it too. But
What?
yeah, they got dick reattachments, and first of all, you, like we said before, you're just not gonna bring a tray of dicks out there and ask me which one I want. You're just not gonna.
Yeah, yeah, Doc, you hit it that one. I want that one. Same shade, same color. What the fuck is? Motherfucker sit out in the weight room. He better not got mine.
That's crazy.
Motherfucker pulling numbers for dick. What is wrong with y'all? Let me see which one you got, nigga. You better not got my dick. You sick motherfuckers. All right, I'm done. Go ahead.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
That might be gross.
Oh boy. Well, Miss Daines, I don't think you're gonna show the people to board this show. Yeah, that.
Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. He said a waiting room. Niggas is waiting.
Waiting on dick.
Oh shit.
Oh goodness.
Hey, Demetria, thank you for tuning in. We got to shout out to Demetria, man, because she's always tuned in, man, and she's always one of our biggest loyal fans, man. Thank you so much. I'm going to make sure she gets a badge or whatnot.
She need a jersey.
Yeah, oh, she definitely needs a jersey. I got you. You know what? I got her. I'm definitely going to hook her up with a jersey.
I can get my wife one, so let me know what you order.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but that's terrible, man. But you know what? You say that, but that's not a nigga in America. If he found a way that he can get 2 extra inches, he would not. I'm telling you, niggas would not decline that.
I think you're right.
Be right in that weight room.
I think you're right. Which, you know, I'm one for being natural. So you don't need to put nothing on you that
wish
ain't.
a motherfucking female would say something to me if I got a dick extension.
Yeah.
I want you to be natural, bitch. I know you ain't saying shit. I
Right.
met you with weave in your hair, lashes, makeup, and you talk about me because I got 2 inches on my dick
2.
that you gonna enjoy.
Maybe not.
You talked about me last week.
You the reason why I got him. These 2 inches.
Oh man, what the payment plans be like? Like, could you put? I don't think you can put it on layaway or nothing.
Don't be late.
They take the inch back.
You don't need that on your credit report.
Yeah, I wonder how that would show up on your credit report. Your dick payments are late.
Yeah.
Oh man, but like I said, it's just things that we didn't have to deal with that kids have to deal with now, man, and it's fucking ridiculous. One of the things that I do like that they have now that we don't have, that we didn't have, is we used to have to wait patiently for that one song that you wanted to hear. Mm-hmm. And I mean, and it never failed. Like, I would always come out the bathroom or something after I took a shower, get ready to go to bed or something, and the song would be about ready to go off, and I'd be like, "Fuck!" Mm-hmm. But now they got it at their fingertips. If we would have had that back in the day, I think that shit would have been cool.
Well, you could call the box channel. What was it? 58 or something like that.
You know how much that shit costs? $1.99 every time you get a song.
Oh darn! No, I never called, so I don't know.
I used to always wait on the Art of Noise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It hit midnight every time. You had to wait on that shit. Sitting there falling asleep, trying to hit play and record at the same time. I want the song. School?
Nah, that's crazy. Like that, I wish we would have had that back in the day. That's one of the things that I wish we would have had, like
would've been cool.
YouTube, and all that kind of shit. That would have been great. You know, the internet would have been great if we would have had it back in the day.
Yeah, internet
Possibly.
been. Well,
we
don't
was
know.
outside so much though that like I was never home. I played all the sports when I got old enough to do so, and when I was younger, we were always outside. Like always, for real.
I think if
I
I
was
didn't,
never
if
in
we
the
had
house.
internet back then, I'd probably be 600 pounds by now.
Really?
Yeah, man. I want to play football, and I've been on the internet all the time.
I don't think so.
My kids are gamers. Like they don't. Well, they go outside, but they love being on that game.
The game is fun though. I have to. I'm a gamer, so you know. And I was a gamer back then too. So, but I don't know. I think that if we would have had the internet back then, it just. I wish I could have seen what it would have done. You know what I'm saying? If we would have had that shit back then.
I think life back then was better. 80s and 90s was great.
I kind of feel like that, but
What made it better?
my mama would say that it was better when she was growing up.
Oh, back in the 70s.
Well, back in the day, you had to get to know people. You know what I'm saying? You didn't go online and say, "Oh, I guess I'll just talk to this person. I chat with this person."
And that's another thing they do. They just find people online, chat, talk. Oh,
Tell all
that's my
they-
girlfriend.
Tell all their business to a
What?
stranger.
Yeah. And it's super scary to me,
Right.
but it happens.
It doesn't scare me any. Nah, I'm just saying, man. Like, and back to what your mama was saying about the 70s and stuff like that would be. But I have to kind of agree, cause I mean, the shit that they could buy for a quarter was great.
Yeah, true.
If the prices was, if we still had the 70s prices,
I wasn't here in the 70s. So I'll
If
leave that
we
up-
still
I'll leave that
had
up to
them,
y'all.
that would have been great.
cause they used to get all kind of shit. Man, they get a big old bottle of cola and some bag of chips and a pack. I don't know what they always said, a pack of bologna. I was like, why the fuck was y'all buying so much bologna for a nickel?
Because they had a lot of hog back then.
Yeah. Bologna was good back in the day. You know, I don't eat. I haven't had a bologna sandwich in 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah,
Shit, I thought it'd be longer than that.
might be longer than that. I'm just trying to remember last time I had bologna in my refrigerator.
Man, I would love to fry a fucking bologna and cheese sandwich right now.
That
Man.
would
That
be
should be
so
Oh my
delicious.
god, that is
It's
that's
got to have a burnt on it.
yeah,
Got to.
man. That was some
Got
good
to.
eating.
Yeah.
And I might fuck around and put an egg on that bitch.
Hey. Over the top.
Scramble or fried?
Nah, I'm gonna fry that bitch.
Fry that egg up. Flip it over.
Y'all
You gonna
leave-
smush it down?
Hey,
y'all
you
leave-
already
y'all
know
leaving
it.
it running or y'all gonna fry it always?
I'm gonna leave it a little runny.
No, I can't leave
Yeah, I
it
leave it
running.
running.
It looked like something. I can't.
Now that she said that, I'm gonna.
That she say that,
Yeah, I
you
don't-
bite that motherfucker, drip down your ass.
It's like it looks like something that we all know what something
Some
is.
rooster done got you.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. I don't need no cock-a-doodle-doo on my lip.
Yeah, I can't. Mm-mm.
That's fucked up.
Sound like.
Yeah. Hold up. You can make payments on a BBL. No, Demetri, you don't get that. No, we don't want you to make payments on a BBL. Damn, I'm not even gonna ask. But man, I'm just thinking about like all the stuff they get access to now, and all the stuff that we didn't. And I mean, it's just crazy. And I think that's why kids right now, so they live in a microwave sense,
Right.
Because they want everything right now. They don't like the 'cause even with jobs. You think about it, they work, they want to get paid right now.
Yeah, and if they apply, they want to get that job right
now.
then. Yeah.
All right, so we had an interview. So do I need to go back and get a headset?
Right.
No, nigga, you don't even know how to do it yet.
Right.
We got to do your background, all kind of shit.
Everything.
These dude, it's different.
Yeah.
Man.
And that's what they don't understand. So going back, like I have to explain to them some things about life from my point of view, from my perspective, coming up, how I learned. You don't listen, life will teach you.
Right.
You go right on out there and do what you want to do, and it will teach you. You don't even have to tell me about it. I already know it's gonna teach you. We've seen it already.
Yeah, like think about it. When you used to back in the day when you used to work for McDonald's or something like that, You didn't have a stool back there on the window. You stood up proper and straight, and you asked people for their money, and you took it politely.
Oh, so they sitting down?
They sitting down, they leaning out on the window. It's like, man, are you comfortable? Hey, man, your order is $45.32.
McDonald's, nigga?
I got a family, nigga.
Right, you got a family. You hardly ever want to stop at a restaurant.
Exactly. Don't you know one meal now is $12?
Yeah, well.
At McDonald's.
At anywhere.
Anywhere, thank you. It ain't no such thing as a dollar menu no more.
I went and got a foot-long Subway, and it was $12 yesterday, and I was mad. Because I don't buy Subway ever, but to know that a foot-long was $12, that's in the 2 digits of money. Like,
And
what?
Then the type of work you get from these restaurants, they just throw shit together. And Subway, they worse. And they right there in front of you.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
Here, nigga, what you want, lettuce? Bow. Are you serious? Now, right here. What else you want?
Oh.
Keep it.
Right.
Keep the fucking sandwich. You nasty motherfucker. Go ahead and put some more lettuce on there. I'm hungry, nigga.
Oh, that's gross.
Keep the fucking sandwich. Oh shit.
Nasty little motherfuckers, man.
I mean, dude, but that's the type of. I mean, that's what you're dealing with,
Right.
You know, there ain't
respect.
Ain't no respect. Nobody's.
Right.
Hard work is a thing of the past. It's like they should already be the boss, and I don't know where this entitlement came from.
I have no clue either.
I don't know.
No
what,
clue because my kids got it. Like, got it. For real.
Got what?
I don't. These hands, they got it.
Right.
Like, you can't.
It's all about how you raise them. 'Cause my kids the same way.
You gotta, like, learn something. We gonna do it either way, the easy way or the hard way. You gonna learn something. So I don't even understand how you get older and you just feel like entitled. And one of my kids got old enough and was like, so when you gonna give me a car? Like, for real? For real? You didn't even make straight A's all year. How you gonna ask me for a car? Like, that's just not something that happens.
Annette, you are absolutely right. When you have kids, that changes you. Because I would never in my life thought of you beating up kids.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she a black mama.
And I have, like, mostly boys, so I have to, like, you have to punch them. They get it.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's, I mean, dude, there's nothing wrong with that. Parents, I mean, beat your kids. All right, I think that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of mad because I missed out on the era of beating kids. I just feel like
it wasn't meant for you.
No.
It wasn't meant. Don't worry about it. It wasn't even meant for you. God knew you. He wanted to keep you out of trouble.
You gonna be in prison.
So
You gonna
don't
take
even
all
worry
this
about
shit that happened with daddy and you gonna try to implement it into your raising.
But honestly speaking, that happens.
What's
It
that?
does happen. You do things unconsciously that your father has done to you. Like, I've seen it with my brothers and everything, and my daddy, because he was no joke.
Right.
And so, like, everybody in the neighborhood said he was mean. And we always said we would never grow up and be like him. But I have a brother who was just like him, and he didn't even realize it. And we had to, like, tell him, hey, dude, hold up. You are your daddy. And so he had to, like, be a little different, but he was still kind of like my dad. It wasn't until my dad just got sick that we were all like, okay, we need to have a sit-down powwow. You know, that's what therapy comes in play because you got to get a lot of that stuff out.
Yep, you do. You do. And people, I want to make this public right now. That was an issue that I had back in the 7th grade in the English class, Miss Fetters class. And yeah, and it's funny that you say you remember that because you were a big reason as to why I actually made it out to 7th grade. She sat right next to me, and had Annette not moved her right hand far enough back to where I could see her page, I wouldn't have passed that test. I want to thank you on that. I never told you that.
Honey. I'd have never known it.
But I appreciate you for moving your right hand back just far enough for me to see.
Because I'm left-handed.
But the way we sat with the little armrest right there,
Right.
You did that. Yeah, moved your hand back, and you did it unintentionally because you didn't know I was looking at your paper. But thank you.
Okay. Hey, you're welcome. Always down to help out a fellow.
'Cause he would still be there right now.
I think I would have gave up probably 2 years ago. Oh man, no, seriously, man. Annette is a great person, man. She's always been a good person. Annette is one of those people that you can't not like Annette. Even if you try to not like her, it's just you hating. Because she has a great heart, and
Well,
she's always been a good person.
I appreciate that. I try to be.
Yeah, but just don't piss her off.
Yeah, not now.
Yeah,
I'm a whole different person now. You'll get it.
Yeah, she be kids.
Yeah, and I believe it when she said you'll get it. When somebody says and they eye twitch, you tend to believe them because I don't think she's bullshitting. I honestly think that she would give you whatever you ask for. In that sense, and if you come looking for it, you're gonna get a stupid prize. So please do not fuck with Miss Daniels, okay?
Please do not.
Especially if she's going to Duck River.
Because I got 2 of them now. You don't want to mess with me. You don't want to mess with me.
Oh my goodness, man!
Duck River should be a movie.
It probably is.
Yeah,
Duck River.
Like Duck Dynasty.
No,
It's just them same
that
kind of
river
people,
is
though,
right
that was
beside
out
the Amityville Horror House. It runs right alongside that motherfucker.
Did they have any street lights?
No.
I didn't think so.
No, they didn't have any. And then the road got real skinny. So when somebody came towards us, we had to like move over and just stop.
They had one market store too, didn't they?
It was just a bait
I don't
shop.
even remember the store. I remember a post office. Yeah, it was a store.
Yeah, I'm
right
sure.
before the interstate.
Yeah.
That
And
was
all
it.
the packages go there. I know how those little small towns work.
It was a trip.
There's a lot of signs on the trees that says "Don't camp here."
How did he find that place? No, it was you.
It
who
was
found
me
it.
who found it, and the only reason why I chose that place is, like I said, because of the falls. I had never been to a falls before, and I wanted to hike and go see falls. I bought me some hiking shoes and everything. You know, I'm in this fitness group that I absolutely love, and I wanted to hike because we had gone hiking before, and so I wanted to do that, and I wanted to see the falls. And then we got there, and the rain was like, it wasn't even. The water wasn't even trickling down. It was like so
Big disappointment.
very.
Very,
But yeah,
very.
that's the reason why I chose that place. I didn't know it was gonna be like
So
that.
just remember, next Thanksgiving, fuck Duck River.
We gonna stay at home.
There you go. There you go. That's
stay
the
at
best bet. And that's right around the corner too. I mean, you only got a few more. Got a month and what? Cause what? No, it's the September, October, November. Okay, yeah. Hey, heart attack.
I mean,
Has nothing to
it's
do
all
with your
right.
brain.
He got a lot going on. He
I
be
see.
moving and shaking.
Yeah, I tried.
You
to.
shaking?
No, I'm not shaking.
Back to tripping?
He's shaking
Yeah,
things
no.
up. He's shaking things
No,
up
that,
in the world.
That was a short period of time in my life. I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah.
How was that?
Stripping was it was
Time out. Wait a minute.
it was
Who was stripping? Who was stripping? You was stripping?
yeah
What?
it was a low point in my life, and I needed money for school.
Were you
No,
in
you
this
didn't.
town?
I know I wasn't as good.
Were you in town?
Uh,
I remember Vernell used to talk about doing it. Were you in
That's what got
town?
him started doing it.
Oh,
yeah,
dang.
yeah, I was in
He
town.
was like, what was that girl name in Players Club?
Which one?
Diamond.
No,
Now, Will was Diamond and Vernell was that big red bone chick,
what's her name? Roxy.
Roxy.
Oh, wow.
You only gonna make enough to get a Nissan Sentra. Nah, it was it started out going to clubs and shit, and getting those hard body contests and shit like that. And after I did that, man, shit, they started talking about, well, how would you feel about coming to dance for, like a baby shower or some shit? I was like, well, shit, all right.
Oh, okay.
Like, and then it was like, well, how would you feel about taking everything off? I was like, nah. I was like, all right. That's why it's easy to do comedy. I mean, if you strip in front of
So
people.
now I see how they get prostitutes to be prostitutes.
I mean, I wasn't fucking
They
them.
just be like, all right, yeah. I think that's another level though.
Yeah, I wasn't fucking them, man. I was just taking clothes off.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't nothing but just dancing.
Fuck that.
Hey, as long as when you went out there, you was the best one on the floor.
You just had to make the money and then let the money make you.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Ronnie.
let the money
It was
make
Ronnie.
you.
Ronnie, thank you, Latoya.
Oh, yeah.
Is that Latoya?
Latonya Mills.
Latanya, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I can't see that far.
Yeah, damn. Ronnie was a light skinned chick name. My bad. I don't know why I called her Roxy.
Who is Roxy?
It just sounded like her name at the time.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Didn't it? Because you knew exactly who the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Ronnie. Yeah, but and there's a lot of things I did after school. You know,
Yeah.
so yeah,
It's all right.
yeah, it's okay. It's
I want to
okay.
fix your wrist, though.
Yeah, it's
There's a lot of things I did after school that you don't want to know. I didn't bring up the trail dicks for nothing. Shit. Niggas feel like I said.
Please don't start that over.
No, we're not talking about Trey Dicks, man. Definitely not talking about Trey Dicks. Although, if there's guys looking to enhance their malehood, there are surgeries that you can actually go and get performed that would actually, grow you in girth and length. It will not be yours. They will have to reattach it, but and there's just something about touching a manhood that doesn't belong to you,
Right.
regardless of whether they stitch it on or not.
Especially they had to do it in Russia.
What? Why Russia?
It just sound aggressive over there.
Snipes. No, that's Germany.
German. I think Vladimir Putin got to sign off on it.
On the surgery.
Real quick, man. Annette, I got to ask you some questions about what's going on in the world right now.
Okay.
Aliens in Mexico.
Did you say aliens?
Yeah, in Mexico. They said they found a fossil of an alien in Mexico.
Was it illegal?
How do they know it's an alien?
Because it's not a human.
Okay.
And that's what they said.
In Mexico.
In Mexico. The Mexican government actually presented it. And there's a lot of people saying it's a hoax, but they're saying it's real. How do you feel about that?
I believe there are other creatures out here in this world besides human life.
In the universe or the world?
The universe, the world,
Thank you.
whatever.
I believe it too.
But you say you done found a fossil. I don't know about it being an alien though. I don't even know if they have like remains like that. I don't know. But I don't know how much I believe that.
Yeah, that's I want to believe it because I love alien technology and from the movies. So and I would love to see. I would love to go to space. That's just.
You know what I want to know? Just by looking at like Star Trek and stuff like that, why is alien life always so much smarter? Like, how can they just put stuff? They create stuff, do stuff, put stuff. This is just Star Trek based now.
Yeah.
They are always so much smarter than humans.
Have you seen some of the music videos that I've seen?
Probably not.
Then if they anything, trust me, I think they're a lot smarter.
Yeah, I just think if they could get to this planet from their planet, I think they're a lot smarter than us.
Yeah.
But then again, it could be another planet out there with just a bunch of dumbass aliens. They ain't figured out.
They just staying where they are.
They got water and stuff down there. Nah, I don't. Yeah, keep your ass where you at. Don't come down here.
Because we got enough.
We got enough issues. I don't need a hot alien summer.
Not at all.
These motherfuckers twerking on a salsa. Nah, I don't need that in my life. We got enough issues down here already.
Right.
And damn, what else was it was one more thing I wanted to talk about. I forgot about it. That I was thinking about it all day at work, and I can't remember what the fuck it was. I hate that shit when I do that, and I'm gonna think about it as soon as I get off the show.
I bet.
Yeah, I hate that.
That's how it always is.
That's how it always is, man. Because it was one thing that I wanted to ask, and now I can't remember. And watch, as soon as we get off the air, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's what it was. Ain't that a bitch? One other thing I wanted to ask you on that. And the reason we're asking on that so many questions is because, you know, it's very rare that we get somebody who knows us back in our altered stage. I guess I should put it that way. So it's funny when we get people in here who knew who we were back in the day. But you played a lot of sports, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, you were always staying after school, softball. I don't think you played volleyball. Did you play volleyball? Did you run track? No, you didn't run. You did?
No, not in high school.
No,
I
didn't think you ran track in high school.
No, I played softball was during track season. I was a major I did volleyball, major at basketball, and then softball.
What do you think the disconnect is with kids playing sports now?
They want to be the young men want to be in the streets. The street is a little more fascinating or important to them. And a lot of times, if you play sports and you're not like the best, it's almost embarrassing for you to play because kids will joke on you like real hard if you get out there and mess up. And like, so they just don't want to go through all that foolishness. But also, if kids have to go to a school that like sucks in sports, they don't want to play because their school sucks. So, and that has happened with the whole optional school choice thing where there's no, like, there's still zones, but you can go to any school you want to go to. And so now they're stacking schools with all of these kids who can play really good sports. And then, like, the schools like Whites Creek still get the kids in the zone and the athletics go down. So even if they are very talented, they don't want to play because they don't like losing.
Which is crazy because if you're talented and you don't play, I mean, of course you're going to lose. I don't think kids want to compete anymore.
Yeah.
Which takes the fun out of everything. It's just like I said, it's really different.
It is.
It's not like it used to be. There's no drive. There's no competitiveness. It's weird.
Right. There's no school spirit. Like, I remember when we used to have school, like, we enjoyed pep rallies. They can't get through a pep rally without a fight or something happening, like every pep rally.
I mean, pep rallies was so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't understand how you can go to a pep rally and be like, fuck you, nigga. Like, I'm not even thinking about that.
Right,
like that.
We out of class.
And you want to swing on it and fuck it up for everybody?
Right, exactly.
Now we in goddamn class again, learning about some shit that I don't even want to do.
Right, and
Chemistry.
we can't even have no more pep rallies.
Economics.
I haven't used chemistry at all.
U.S. government.
Chemistry should be an elective class.
U.S. government.
U.S. government should be right there with it.
Chemistry was fun.
For the smart kids.
If you're not going to be a chemist or something like that, what's the use?
Just to know, like, I don't know.
And then stop. Stop that shit right now. All right?
Have you ever used the periodic table?
No, I've never used the periodic table.
But they told us.
But I have been able to tell my kids about certain elements and how they mix together and stuff.
Only because they were doing homework that required that.
Well, maybe not. Sometimes it might have been for us talking about a soda or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you now. If you, my parent, and I'm drinking a soda, and you come up with some shit off the periodic table, I'm like, this ain't the time, Mom. This ain't the time. All right. Back in the day, that's probably some shit that floated with y'all. Don't do that right now. Go give me a big K. Keep drinking this shit.
Then running there again. Yeah, right. Shoot, we don't even drink soda. That's probably how it all came up in the first place.
So you used the periodic table to teach your kids why they not getting soda this week.
At all. But
and that's
I don't
why
know
we cut
how
out
it might
sodas.
come up. It's just random stuff sometimes.
Carbonation.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, Annette, you have been a really good sport about being on this show. Seriously,
It's been fun.
no, you don't understand, man. We get some people from time to time to come on the show, and they just fucking suck. And it's been a pleasure to have you in here.
Well,
It has.
thank you.
It's been a pleasure to have you in here. I didn't really know how it was gonna go, to be honest, because I haven't talked to you in years.
In years, right?
And I was like, man, I hope this motherfucker don't suck. I was like, God damn. I was like, my brother was like, was that in that can? I'm like, yeah, it was in that. Is she gonna work with us? Yeah, I hope.
I did not say that. I did not say that. Why?
I said, is she gonna work with this?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, putting words in my mouth.
I'm not putting nothing in your mouth, bro.
Oh.
Oh shit. But we're glad that it worked out.
Me too.
We're glad that it worked out, man.
It was fun.
Yeah, and we hope you sign the
The
board.
wall?
Yeah.
I was noticing that when I came in.
Yeah, those are all the people that are welcome back. Yeah, so we definitely want you to sign the board.
All right.
But people, we are definitely finna get out of here, man. Once again, Annette, thank you so much for coming to hang out with us. Next week, next week we're going back to the mornings.
All right.
So it's gonna be 10 o'clock, 10:30. Was it 10:30 when we used to do?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. I'll look it up. But yeah, the Brown Brothers show is going back to the mornings. So yes, you'll be able to wake up and eat your breakfast and hear all kind of outlandish shit and cussing and everything while you at the breakfast table with your kids. That is great. So yay! I already got one person saying yay. Yes, we are coming back in the mornings. We are definitely going back to the mornings. Also, and like I said, we're gonna when we start filming our episodes, you're gonna get not just the show itself, but you're gonna get some behind the scene type stuff. When you see us on here talking and all that kind of stuff, you're gonna get to hear what we're talking about off the air. And hey, with that being said, you tune in at your own risk because we say a lot of shit that's probably not for the air, off the air. So if you see it, you ask for it. But pretty much, man, that's all we got for y'all this week, man. And dude, it's been fun. It's been great. Go out and do something, man. It's still early, still Saturday. Go out and have some good time and do something, have fun, do something. I don't know. But with that being said, we finna get out of here. Annette, once again, thank you for coming by. You're always welcome back. Thank you. You know what? Thank you so much for coming here talking about your family and stuff like that. Because a lot of people,
no problem.
but you don't understand that. A lot of people don't want to come in here and talk about their family. They don't. And you came in here, you talked about your family. You didn't cuss. I don't think you said one cuss word today.
I don't cuss.
That is fucking amazing. You know that? You came on here a whole almost 2 hours and you ain't said shit, damn, fuck, nothing.
No, none of that.
I don't even think you said dick when we was talking about the tray of dicks. I think she said tray of manhoods. I think that's what she said.
I probably just said the tray.
I think she said the tray.
The tray?
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be called from here on out. The tray. Oh, man, do we get any birthday shout-outs or anything this week? Anybody have a birthday? I don't think so. If they did, happy birthday. Everybody who had a birthday in the month of September, happy birthday. That way we covered everybody. All right? But needless to say, man, we finna get out of here. So enjoy the rest of your day, and we are out of here. Peace.
Bye. You have a birthday in November.
You say my birthday on the air.
I'm not.